Hello. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the channel. It's a little bit different of a video. This isn't necessarily a coffee talk, even though you see coffee. One of my favorite things. And clearly this is not a recipe video. This is more to answer the question of, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I went to a conference the other night, and a good friend of mine who she's just a very good friend, came and she said, "Oh my goodness, I saw your videos. You were making some kind of recipe and we tried it and it was great. Why are you doing them?" And I really wanted to come on here and explain my reason for doing this channel. And if you are a foodie like me and my husband, great, then the recipes are for you. If you are in a time that you are struggling financially and putting good, healthy, safe food on the table is a challenge, I want those videos to be for you. And a lot of our recipes are going to be about stretching your budget and having good food on a dime. And we'll be coming out with more of those. But my heartbeat has been about nutrition. For the last 5 or 6 years, my family has been on a journey. Now, we have not always gotten it right. There are times I get busy, and yes, we go get fast food because life is life, and I'm human, and there are times there's just too much on my plate. But by and large, we have started on a path of eating healthy, clean food. And that means not genetically modified. We don't want bioengineered. We are trying to get away from seed oils, things like that. And a great testimony of why this is important would be the year 2020. My husband and I really started paying attention to what we ate in about 2018. And we started getting the processed food out of the house. If the spice mixes we liked, if we looked at the back and it had MSG and additives and natural flavorings, which could be anything. If it had those things, we went, you know what? We're going to replace this. We still like fajitas? Fine. We'll come up with our own fajita mix. We still like garlic and herb? Fine. They want to put junk in it? I'm going to make my own. And we began making things from scratch because we were sick of eating chemicals. We're raising our kids. We want our kids healthy. And what is incredible is 2020 rolled around, and we all know what happened in 2020. So many people were sick. And yes, the virus was horrible. Yes, the response to the virus was horrible, because people were not sure. Even the medical industry was not sure how to respond to a pandemic. Here's something that really stood out to me. There were several families we knew who had started a clean eating journey like we did. And I watched as friend after friend, family member after family member came down with that illness. And I just have to tell you, now this is not an NIH study. I will bring that out in a minute. This is not some statistics based report off of thousands and thousands of people. No, this is what I experienced. The friends and family who were eating clean, when they came down with that virus, they were over it within a matter of days. It was incredible because they had been eating and ingesting the nutrients to build a healthy terrain in their body. They had built up their immune system to where when that immune system got hit, their white blood cells functioned like they were supposed to. And those people, I watched them and our family work their way through that illness fairly quickly, painlessly. Not one of those people that I know of that were on a clean eating journey wound up hospitalized. I watched other people I love, who had not been eating clean. Now, I am not the kind of person, I'm not going to walk up to you and say, "Ew, why are you eating that?" I'm not that kind of person. But on this channel, you have walked into my living room. I'm going to share with you the people that I loved who were not eating clean. They were eating the prepackaged food. They were eating tons of fast food. They were eating processed foods, additives, all these things. When that virus came around, it knocked them off their feet. Several of them were hospitalized. A couple of them went on ventilators. And I cannot help but think it was such a clear dividing line. When you build your body by what you eat, it will make the difference the next time that nasty virus or that nasty bug or disease comes around, because you are setting the stage for how your body can fight. It made a huge difference. And that is what my channel is really about, is sharing what I have learned about nutrition and clean eating. Not just, yes, you need this vitamin for this, and this. Yeah, you can use this vitamin in this recipe. Now, I do that. I do want people to understand, how do I get more niacin in my food? Well, great. Try this recipe, this recipe, this recipe, and it tastes good, and it's a healthy, tasty way to be to get these things in your diet. That's what this channel is about. But it's also about how to afford it, how to change your methods, so that you can incorporate clean eating into your life. All of those things have to be considered. You don't just need the knowledge of what you need the knowledge of how. You need the knowledge of, how do I afford it? How do I change my life and start taking the steps I need to take? Because honestly, in 2020, we had some scares that I was really worried we were going to lose some people. And if I had known then that I could have made an impact in whether or not those I love suffered, I would have done it. I really, really believe in this channel. I really believe in sharing nutritional information, but also making it accessible. And I think that's the one thing. The CDC is a great resource. The NIH, great resource on the bones, the bare bones of what nutrients do. But there's got to be an in-between person who says, okay, yeah, you need these nutrients. Now here's how to put it into your diet. Here's how to put it in your meal plan. And here's how you afford it. And here's the techniques to make sure you're getting clean food. I want to be that middleman. I see a gap there in our society, and I want to help fill that gap.